I want to preface this video by saying it is absolutely possible to have conversations around disagreements and be civil about it. I am about to wade into a controversial topic that has just emerged with the Hunter Call of the Wild community and the release of the Sundarpatan map. However, if you disagree with my opinion, that's perfectly fine. Disagreements are how we learn. But I will say, if you comment on this video and you're intentionally antagonistic, or you personally attack me, other content creators, or the team at Expansive Worlds, that will result in the removal of your comment as well as a ban to the best of my ability. My platform is a place where we can respectfully have conversations around difficult topics. That's one of the things that I have built my small corner of the Hunter Call of the Wild community on, and I encourage you to share how you're feeling about this, but I will not tolerate disrespect. Please remember to be kind. With that said, the controversial topic I want to wade into is the 3 lakes grinding method for the Bengal Tiger. Now, much of the community is really excited about this new method to emerge in order to get rare and super rare trophies out of the Bengal tiger populations. But there's also another huge segment of the community that's horribly upset by this, and I find myself among the latter folk. The reason why I'm upset about this is because in the weeks leading up to the release of the Sundarpatan map, there was great talk about the Bengal tiger, especially about how rare and unique and special these animals were going to be. Take a listen to the developer diary that talks about the rarity of the tigers and the specialized hunting mechanics of the animal.
What makes the Bengal tiger special is its unique ambush and stalking mechanics. So if you choose to hunt where it lives, you have to be very careful of your surroundings, because all of a sudden you might hear a roar and then you don't know from which angle it's going to attack. So true to nature, the Bengal tiger is going to be an elusive and rare animal, which will be an interesting challenge for all our players. When I say they're rare, I really mean it. There are actually very few of them on the map, and there's a big chance that they find you before you find them.
Now that we know that we can hunt them at the water drink zones, that completely destroys the nature of that mechanic. I mean, why risk getting attacked by these big cats when you could just shoot them like fish in a barrel? In the live stream where Jaxiebeard revealed the Bengal tiger to us and all 7 of the rare fur types, he took a moment at the beginning to explain why this animal was so special to the team and how the development of the animal was influenced by the animal's real-world history.
You know, this is something that the team wanted to be able to include as a highlight in this reserve to show respect to this incredibly majestic animal. There was a time where they were hunted too much, and these days it only happens through certain circumstances, and I think we've encompassed that within our storytelling very tastefully, and a way to be able to offer us something in a game that we would never be able to do otherwise. It's incredible. It's incredible. So much respect. I can tell you our team has so much respect for these majestic animals, and I think you'll be able to tell that by the love and the care that has gone into the design of them, into their animations, their sound, and more to the point, their mechanics. Now, I'm not going to ruin anything for you. I want you to discover this yourself. Our very good friend Arshak has talked a little bit about it. He's talked about their stalking mechanic, but let me... sorry. Oh, that just gets me. My hairs are standing on end, and that's not even the blood-curdling one. They have outdone themselves here, and they have really tried to bring something special and unique to our game.
I also want to acknowledge that yes, Jaxiebeard did say that this brought an experience to a video game that we would otherwise not be able to have in real life. The message being that yes, this is just a game, and I acknowledge that. But you'll note in what Jaxiebeard said that this animal in real life was hunted to near extinction due to trophy hunting and interference with the local populations that were just trying to make a living out in Nepal. Regardless, the animal almost disappeared from the face of the earth, and it took intensive conservation efforts over the last few decades to really bring them back. This is also captured in the main mission system on the Sundarpatan map. But now with the discovery of a way to grind these animals, that conservation messaging is under direct attack. It puts Expansive Worlds in a very awkward position, especially since Expansive Worlds has already come out to say that they don't view grinding as an exploit or a way to cheat the game. In this moment, I have to also acknowledge my own hypocrisy hypocrisy with regard to the issue. If you're new to my channel, I want to put it out there that I am a hybrid player. I mostly play casually, but I do grind for great ones. Now, I do not grind for rares or super rares. I like those moments to happen as organically as possible, but because of the nature of the great one and the way it's designed, grinding is about the only way you can find them if you want one without waiting 82 years.
It's been 84 years.
So yes, I acknowledge my own hypocrisy with regard to the issue. Bottom line is we were promised a different experience. And that's not what we're experiencing. One thing I absolutely love about the snow leopard is that it does not have drinking need zones, and you have to go looking for them. I myself have the privilege of having found 5 of the cats. I think 3 of them were lucky finds because as I played through the mission system, they happened to be at the outposts that I was sent to. 2 on the left side of the map and 1 on the extreme far right of the map in the northern regions. But the last 2 I had to go looking for and searching for myself. And it definitely created that sense of a more authentic hunting experience. I am also very proud to say that 1 of those cats I took out with a traditional bow, which was an extremely difficult feat and I am incredibly proud of. But I was expecting the same level of responsibility when it came to the Bengal Tiger, that it wouldn't be a situation where it would be as easy as a hunting gallery or shooting fish in a barrel. Again, if you like to grind, that's fine. The game is centered around a grinding mechanic whether you like it or not. Even if you're a casual player, you're grinding in the game. It's just a long grind. For example, let's say you want white-tailed deer and you go out and you hunt a few and you decide you get bored of that and you go hunt something else. But a few days later, you come back and say, you know what, I would love to see if I can find a diamond or a rare fur type of the whitetail. So you go and shoot a few more. You're still grinding. It's just a much longer, much more drawn out experience. The only way we're ever going to really get away from grinding in the Hunter Call of the Wild is with random population resets. And for a great amount of the community, that might not be a viable option because of the way they like to play. There are others of us who would love to see an optional feature that would allow us to have our populations reset. But that's a topic for another video. What I take issue with is we were promised a unique experience with regard to the Bengal Tiger, and I don't feel Expansive Worlds achieved that. I feel by providing a water drinking need zone for these animals, it has become just as mundane and just as common as every other trophy on the map. You want one of the 7 rare fur types? Well, they're not all that rare anymore. Now, I'm happy to report that Senior Community Manager Patricia has come out on the Discord to say that the team at Expansive Worlds is investigating the 3 lakes grinding method and will eventually, hopefully, come to a determination about what to do about it. Whether or not they will remove water drinking zones for the Bengal Tiger remains to be seen. And this is probably the harshest I'm gonna go with this. And I hope this does not get me ousted from the community or especially declined from the opportunity from one day becoming an official partner with Expansive Worlds and as a content creator. But I feel very strongly that if the water need zones for the Bengal Tiger are not removed, then the hypocrisy is glaring. Of course, many of you are probably sitting here like, well, if you don't like the grinding mechanic, don't do it. And you're absolutely right. I do not have to grind in the intensive, repetitious way that many content creators out there are finding success at doing. The problem that I have is that it waters down the rarity of the trophies. Much like people are very guarded with regard to great ones and have come out to say, well, not everybody deserves or will ever see one, I felt like we were built up to expect the same from the Bengal Tiger. If we're allowed to shoot them like fish in the barrel, then they cease to be special because they are not as rare or precious as they were made out to be. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. I really want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this matter. But once again, like I said at the beginning of the video, we can have civil conversations even if we disagree. I will not tolerate purposefully antagonistic comments. I will not tolerate personal attacks either to myself, other content creators, or especially the team at Expansive Worlds. Regardless of the issue of the Bengal Tiger, they have put a lot of love and a lot of effort and a lot of work into this new map, and it's so far proven to be a great experience. Only thing that disappoints me the most about this is the fact that the tigers have a drink time. I do not agree with that at all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on our next adventure.